Hi everyone, this is Master Matt, and today we're going to go over how to do a basic handstand. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about a few things that we need to know beforehand. First off, make sure you're training in a place that is safe. I'm not giving a good example because my floor is hard here. I would recommend you practice somewhere that has mats, soft mats, and if you can't do that, practice at least somewhere where there's grass, soft ground, for when you inevitably have to hit the ground. But with that said, just follow my instructions and not what I'm actually doing. Next up, you do need to know how to fail on a handstand before you know how to do a handstand. And what I mean by that is you need to give yourself an out for when things go wrong, which they will while you're learning. So, for instance, if you are in a handstand and you go too far, then you need to know how to do a roll out of that. Or if you're not comfortable with a roll, then you need to know how to turn your body and land on your feet. And if you don't go far enough, you just need to know how to land back on your feet without falling on the ground and hurting your neck or any parts of your body. So you need to practice with those things and be comfortable with those so that you have the confidence that no matter how many times you mess up, that you're going to be fine and you can keep trying. In order to do a handstand, you do need to have some sort of upper body strength. So if you're doing things like push-ups, then that's really helpful for you. What you can do is practice using a wall to do the handstand to support you. You can walk your legs up onto the wall, and I wouldn't go all the way with your hands to the wall because then you risk the chance of falling over. But just bring your hands close to the wall and see how that feels, and that'll give you an idea of what it's like being in a real handstand. And that's going to also strengthen your upper body to be able to do it. But once you feel ready, then I'm going to go ahead and take you through a couple steps for the handstand. So for just the mechanics of the handstand, I like to teach it by I take one of my legs and I'm going to bring it up, and then I'm going to bring it to the ground and then transfer that energy to my opposite leg. And that's going to go give me some momentum to move my body up. What I'm going to do as I throw my leg, I'm going to bring my other leg up, and then I'm going to bring my hands to the ground and kind of jump into the air. Okay? I don't want to bring my hands too far in front of me because then I'm creating a lot of lateral momentum, and that's going to be harder for me to keep a straight line and keep my balance. So I'm going to try and bring my hands close to where my feet are right now so that I kind of stay in one line. And I'm going to throw my legs into the air. So I'm just going to try and lift up like that, and I get that a few times. So I'm just going to get that feeling of throwing my body into the air and knowing where my balance is. And I like to say that there's really no formula for how hard you have to throw. Everybody's body is different. So you just need to experiment with that and train your muscles to know where your feet need to be to get a straight line. So once you get comfortable with doing that, with lifting your legs into the air and feeling what it's like, you can try and hold your balance for a longer time. If you have somebody to spot you and grab your legs, that's great. If you need to, you can use your hands to adjust your weight to try and keep your balance in the air. That's another way to hold yourself up. But the key to this is just repetitions. You're going to build up arm strength as you practice this, and then you're going to figure out ways for you to keep your balance in the air the more you do it. So just try and practice. And time yourself and see how much you can get. And good luck training, and thanks for watching.